video follows up on the ideas from the prior video that I sent out, wherein I talked about the 5 kinds of evidence that you can use to support any given assertion in a paper. In that video, I talked about things like facts, testimony, reasons and logic, examples, and personal observation. What I'm going to do in this video is follow up with those ideas and give you just a couple of quick examples. It should be a relatively short video. I want to talk about this statement here because I think it's a good statement to use to go through illustration. This statement, medical marijuana should be legalized in all 50 states because of the specific ways it benefits those suffering from various diseases, is a specific position according to this particular topic. Now, I've just picked this side. I'm not asking you to agree with this in this video. It doesn't even necessarily mean that I agree with it in the video. It just means I've picked this as as something that I can use to illustrate illustration. So in order to fully illustrate this, the best way to do it would be through things like, again, testimony, facts, or examples. Reasons and logic, that doesn't necessarily apply to this one because we don't have anything that we can specifically use that for. And personal observation, I am an English teacher. I'm not a medical expert. So I cannot possibly use my personal observation about this particular topic. I shouldn't use my personal observation. So what I should do is find specific pieces of evidence that would support it. So for example, I might talk about medical marijuana and epilepsy because that's, again, what we're discussing here. So does it help seizures? I might use some of the testimony from these articles. I might use some of the facts from these particular articles and talk about, again, how in some limited medical studies, the use of marijuana has improved the ability to control seizures. I might also talk about marijuana and cancer. Marijuana has been shown to, as it states here, increase the appetite and control the nausea associated with cancer. And so I might use those facts in order to support my case and use specific examples of people who have cancer and who have used medical marijuana in order to treat that cancer. I might also use, as a third example, a third illustration, the effects of marijuana on treating Alzheimer's patients. So if you are prone to Alzheimer's, for example, some studies have suggested that Alzheimer's can be offset or not prevented, but offset through small doses of marijuana prior to the onset of Alzheimer's. So these would be 3 specific examples mixed with testimony and mixed with facts that would support, again, the specific statement that I've presented here in order to illustrate illustration. Medical marijuana should be legalized in all 50 states because of, and then the 3 reasons that I've just given a second ago. So when you do your exercise in English 111 with illustration, that's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for you to make a specific statement, which would be a topic sentence, and I'm looking for you to support that with at least 3 pieces of evidence. Since the very first paper that you're doing in the entire class is from your own personal experience, there's no reason for you to have to do research or anything like that. All you have to do is give 3 specific examples from your own experience to support whatever topic sentence that you have. As we go through the entire semester, though, this is the basic formula for all of the papers in the entire class, and it's what you need to make sure that you do. Now, I know that some English instructors will say you need the 5-paragraph essay and the 3 paragraphs in the middle need to be supported with 3 pieces of information apiece. My specific formula is that you use as many paragraphs as it takes in order to achieve your goal. When you go into university, you may have a paper that is 10 pages long, and a 5-paragraph essay structure is not going to work for a 10-page paper. So you need to get into these habits now. With that in mind, a paragraph should have at least 1 topic sentence, and it needs several supporting points. It might be 3, it might be 4, it might be 5, but that's the minimum that you need of illustrations to be able to support any given topic sentence. If you have any questions or if you need to contact me about my expectations for the illustration exercise, please let me know. I'm happy to do so. I make these videos for your benefit. Again, just go ahead and shoot me an email. Okay? All right. Good luck.